Hey everybody, welcome back to Feral Art. This evening I am going to redo an experiment. My last video was a reveal pour a la Rinskidona, and it didn't quite work out like it was supposed to, or like I thought it was going to. I still love it. I think it's a beautiful painting. It's odd and different, and therefore I love it. But tonight I'm going to try again with the same basic ideology of I have my spray painted base. I did not spray paint this one in here because I spray painted the last one in here and it about killed me. So I spray painted the base with the Montana Gold spray paint, which, while everybody else loves it, it gets rave reviews. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know if you can see this little like white smudge right there? That is there because I ran my finger over it and it just totally came off on my finger and didn't stick. So I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know whether I am not adequately shaking it. I don't know whether it was too humid. I don't know whether I put it on too thick, too thin. I don't know, but I do know that it made me mad. So I don't know how many pieces I would ever use spray paint in, so I don't know whether I'm going to try out a different brand. Anyway, that being said, tonight's recipe is one that I found on my friend Tracy's YouTube channel. Her channel is Perfection Art by Tracy. I will link it in my description box. And let's see, first things first. We're doing this on a level 3 Artist Loft 20 by 20 canvas. Like I said, I took this outside and spray painted my base. We're taped and pinned on the underneath. We're going to be doing a Dutch pour over this of some variety. And so tonight's mix of the transparent, Tracy calls it the secret sauce. Tonight's recipe is 60% mix pour, 25% water, 5% GAC 800. This helps with crazing and cracking. And 10% Liquitex Gloss Medium. I decanted into this, but it looks, the packaging, looks like this. All right, so you mix all that up, and we're going to pour that on here, and then we're going to do our Dutch pour on top of that. The premise being, when it is dry, this mixture that I just told you about is going to dry clear, and you will see this base underneath the Dutch pour. Now, tonight I am adding a couple of colors to my palette from last night. I am using the same paints that I mixed up for that Dutch pour because I have a bunch left, and it would be silly and wasteful to throw them away when I'm doing the same basic kind of pour. Tracy used, I believe, Floetrol and Liquitex Gloss Medium to mix her paints. I am using the mixture from my other video, which was Oatrol, water, GAC 800, and Liquitex Gloss Medium. And the paints acted fine, and they looked perfectly fine when they dried, so I'm not worried about that. But the transparent layer did not dry clear, and I think probably it's because I used the Vallejo Pro Medium instead of Liquitex Iridescent Medium. So anyway, on with the show. So let's see if we can get some things moved here. Tonight's colors: Amsterdam Prussian Blue, Amsterdam Deep Gold, Amsterdam Titanium White, Liquitex Basic Phthalo Green, Pebeo Iridescent Green Yellow, Jewelescent Dry Mica Pearl Powder in the color Hawaiian Blue, Jewelescent Dry Mica Pearl Powder in the color Plum Crazy. Okay, so, and they are mixed with the Oatrol mix that I just talked about a while ago. So the Jewelescent I did disperse in Jo Sonja medium and then mixed with the Oatrol mixture. So without further ado, I think that's it. Oh, and this is still for the Massey Posse challenge of doing a Dutch pour. I just wanted to try something new for fun and, you know, stuff. So if you are interested in being a Massey Posse member, you can find the Massey Art Studios Patreon account. All right, so enough said. Let's get on with this. It's been over 4 minutes and there's no paint on the canvas. Oh no. All right, so here is our secret sauce. Seems like it's still nice and thin, as it should be for a Dutch pour. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do here, folks, so it'll be a surprise to me too. All right, so let's get this on here. I think maybe last night I also left a little too much on my canvas. I don't know. We shall see how it goes. With this, I really don't want to spread it around with a spatula because my paint come off on my finger, so I don't know why it wouldn't come off on a spatula. So, all right. Speaking of gloves, these are the gloves that I do use when I do use gloves. They're Glove Works. They're black, and they have little grippy things on them. Grippy things on them. I really, of all the gloves I've used, they are my favorite gloves. I might actually put some on because I'm just not into this whole wiping and rubbing and rubbing and wiping. Because I'm going to end up sticky. That's gross. Oh, and I've also added this Folk Art Extreme Glitter Hologram to my phthalo green and my Prussian blue. I haven't used this stuff in so long. I used to use it all the time, and I had a falling out with the girl that told me about it. And you know how it is when you fall out with people, you're like, I don't want to use anything that they ever used. I don't want to breathe the air on the earth. I don't want anything around me that has to do with that person. You know, which is kind of dumb, but being humans and all, we do some dumb stuff. Anyway, now I have some really bizarre looking stuff happening. What in the world is going on with my life right now? What is that? That was wet. What is that? That was almost an F word that came out of my mouth. That's okay. I don't think that my friend Diane watches my channel. She's the only person that I know who gets offended by that word. So, you know, you try not to use words that offend people until you just don't care anymore. But I like Diane, so But like I said, I don't think she watches my channel. I don't think she watches my channel. So what kind of friend is she? Kidding, kidding, kidding. Anyway, I don't know what I'm pulling out of here, but I'm pulling something out, and I don't like it. I don't know why. What is going on? It looks like little threads of spray paint. It's weird. It's really bizarre. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know, but I'm about tired of picking. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But I could stand here all night picking at it. Still not know. So I'm going to quit. This is really running hard. Yuck. I was going to put on gloves, wasn't I? Anyway. Now, Tracy said that her mixture turned blue. Mine did not. So I don't know whether I've done something wrong, or whether maybe she mixed all of her components separately. I just dumped them all in, you know, measured them, weighed them, and did all this stirring at once. So I don't know. All right. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do here. I'm not real sure. What is that? That's a big chunk of something. No roughly idea. Not one clue. All right, being a Dutch pour now, as we all know, the paint's got to be pretty thin because you got to be able to blow it around. So my paint does leave a trace, but it goes away pretty quick. I would show you, but me showing y'all stuff just never seems to work out very well, so never mind. I think I'm going to just do some dots and see what comes of that. I think, too, that I am just going to blow out each dot separately instead of dotting the whole canvas. Because, I don't know, why not? Breaking rules, breaking rules. Bertha the blow dryer. All right, there's one. One. I guess this pretty much settles it. I'm not putting on gloves. I keep thinking I'm going to, and then, you know, don't. I just want to do these in a little bit different order from each other so that they don't all end up looking the same. Because there's fun in diversity, right? So we tell ourselves. Oh, you guys, I don't know how much you might or might not enjoy this, but there's this really neat thing on YouTube. I think she goes live every night at 9:30. And she reads kids' stories, and it's called Images by Gretchen. And I swear, you guys, it is so relaxing. And she, you know, she shows you the book as she's reading, so you can see the pictures, and there's a little live chat that goes on, and it's just really so sweet. I know, because the first time I started watching, I was like, what in the world is going on here? I don't know, this is weird, but it's just really, it's nice, and she's lovely, and the people that are in there are so nice. And if you ever find yourself without something to do, and it is 9:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 8:30 Central, 7:30, whatever that is over their mountain, and so on and so forth. Check her out. It's just cool. It's just cool. Ooh. I have blown all my lids all to hell and back. I'm gonna need those. It's a good thing I have a lot more lids than I do little cups. Why do I have more lids than I have little cups? Because. I'm not real sure, but there you go. 1, 2, 3. Should we do another one? I don't really want to do one up there. I guess I could do another one here. Here. There. I am a fool. Okay, we're gonna start this one. Okay. Now what? Now what, smarty? Now I have to figure out where I want to put my leaves. Because I think it absolutely does need leaves. And so, as always, it becomes a struggle of how do I want my stems to go? What do I want to have happen here? I think actually what I might do is just, did I get paint on that? No, it's probably all over though. I have an idea. Sometimes it's hard to word. I do think occasionally kind of hurts my head. Ta-da! Skewer. I do like the way that the stems came out from last night, so I'm gonna kind of see about doing a little bit of that here. You know, I keep saying last night stuff, and it's not last night for y'all, so I'm sorry. That's just friggin' confusing, I suppose. Anyway, it's last night for me. I'm sticking to my table because I've got goop all over the front of my shirt. It's okay. It's okay. Getting a little carried away, going a little too deep there. some little hairy things. All right. Yeah, I'm seriously warm. All right, so I don't know. I was gonna put another one up here, and I just really don't want to, so I'm just really not going to. I think what I will do is use one of these here dotting tools. Not that one, it's too small. These are dotting tools. They're used to make dots, oddly enough. I don't use them very often, but I do use them from time to time. Just not much. All right. So what I'm going to do to this, so I'm just going to make some little random dots as if we have. Okay, no, I'm not. That's just not going to want to work at all. So we're just not going to do that. I thought I was, but I'm not, because I have no patience left and I'm hot and I'm not sure I would like the way it looked anyway. And I certainly didn't like the way that looked. So good enough. Goodbye, dotting tool. Have a nice life. All right. So, I think I'm done for right now. I kind of like this. It's cool. Not in love with it, but I do like it. I think it's interesting. I just can't really lift it up too long. So I'm going to flip it back around here. Because wet paint will run. And that, my friends, will make the feral one angry. Nobody likes me when I'm angry. I don't even like me when I'm angry. So, that being said, I'm gonna torch this little baby. We've got areas that are already drying. That's the thing with Dutch pours, is they do dry fast because the paint is thin and it's blown out thin. that corner, but I did not. Doesn't matter at this point, does it? Not really, no. So, I'm going to get the camera, show you. Okay, so here we are for our close-up, Mr. DeMille. These are our little downward-facing flowers. See all the little lacing and stuff in there? It's very cute. And then there's our big corner. One. All the little doodads and intricate details. And there's this one. And then last but not least, we have this little guy over here. And then our moss pot plant thing happening down here. And our little stems coming out. And the whole thing. And that, friends, is our wet results.